Okay, so we are live now. Let me start today's session. Thank you all of you for joining us. Just a minute, please. I hope I am visible and I'm really sorry that I have logged in with my phone, not laptop, because it is under service. So let us start today's session. First of all, I want to thank from Bhalat team and from Kalani ma'am as well that Dr. Devasena ma'am accepted our invitation, and that is so so delighted for us. Thank you, ma'am. So let me begin with an introduction of our CSRF. Then we will be going to ma'am's introduction, and then ma'am will ma'am over to you. So
Yes, tell me,
yeah.
girl.
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Once again, my name is Koel Banerjee, as you all of know, and it gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to you all. We are thrilled to begin the fifth public lecture of 2025, focusing on the complaining topic memes, reels, and identity, the language of internet culture, presented by the esteemed speaker Dr. Devasena R. Now, before we delve into this fascinating subject, allow me to briefly introduce our organization, Cultural Studies Research Forum. Cultural Studies Research Forum, or the CSRF, is a student-led non-profit established in 2022, founded on the belief in the transformative power of knowledge. We organize free public lectures and discussion covering a diverse spectrum of cultural topics ranging from literature and art to music and food. Our aim is to empower students by exposing them to novel ideas and perspectives, nurturing critical thinking, and fostering a deeper appreciation for the multifaceted world around us. Now, I am delighted to welcome Dr. Devashana R., an accomplished assistant professor in the Department of English and Foreign Languages at SRMIST Ramapuram campus, Chennai. Dr. Devasena brings a wealth of expertise in English language and literature, holding a BA, MA, and a PhD in English from the University of Madras. With a profound passion for teaching and a keen interest in the intricate nuisance of language in the and its dynamic interplay, she has dedicated 2 years to impactful teaching, nurturing the next generation of learners. Her academic journey is marked by significant contribution to academia, including noteworthy publication in book chapters, journals, and conference papers. She is the author of recently published book titled Moondrops, which reflects her creative engagement with language and thought. Her research also explores intriguing subjects such as tears as an epitome of power in Mahashwata Devi's Rudali and polyphonic magic in Salman Rushdie's Midnight's Children. Dr. Devsena has actively participated in the prestigious webinars and international professional growth programs such as Online Professional English Network 2020, English for Career Development course sponsored by US Department of State. Today, Dr. Devasna ma'am will be sharing her insight on memes, real and identity, the language of internet culture. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Dr. Devasna R. Over to you, ma'am.
Able to hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Tha- Thank you so much for highlighting my literary journey. Words are not enough to thank me and provide me the opportunity to be a part of the forum because Kalyani ma'am, if all of you agree with me, she's been uh, a beacon of light for many of us. So it is indeed a great opportunity for me to be here as part of her organization and to take forward the talk. So, with no further, wait, let's dive into the lecture. Uh, Koel, can I take it forward, Koel? Koel?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, I'm just starting my screen share. I want somebody to please acknowledge if my screen is visible.
It is
Yes,
visible, ma'am.
it
Yeah,
is visible.
right.
So again, good evening, everybody. I'm delighted to be here with you for this session titled Memes, Reels, and Identity. Today, we are diving into a world that's already part of our daily life, memes and reels. But we are not just scrolling, we are thinking, we are going to analyze, reflect, think about it. When you share a meme or a reel or watch a reel late at night, what is it really going to do with us? Is it just for laughs? Or is it speaking to something deeper about how we feel or who we are and how we experience life today? In the past, literature helped us understand society through the novels, poems, and plays. Today, we still have literature, but we also have memes, reels, digital storytelling. And these short forms are powerful. Like literature, they have a tone, voice, symbolism, and irony. They can be funny, angry, emotional, or ironic. They can also show identity, critique society, and express things we won't always say aloud. Today, we will see how these memes and reels are not just for entertainment, but they are the mirrors or masks or even megaphones and sometimes even a therapy. So, we'll have an ice breaking session. For this, let's begin by warming up with one meme that I would love to share here. So, I'm just stopping my screen share now and I'm going to put that meme for you. So, just let me know if it is visible. So, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
So, if you have to look at this, it's a distracted boyfriend meme. Yes. Now, can somebody please, kind of come up with a small interpretation of what you get from this? And then I will decode it for you. Can someone please volunteer? Nobody is ready to give an interpretation for the meme. So, okay, I'll take it forward. The image is one of the most iconic internet memes that is trending online. It is called the distracted boyfriend. So, let's analyze it on the surface level, the literal level. A man is walking with his girlfriend, if you can see, and turns around to look at another woman passing by. His girlfriend looks shocked, upset, while he appears admiring or intrigued by the passerby. On the I request the participants to please mute yourselves.
Yes,
It's a kind request.
actually, ma'am, Devasena, ma'am, I am muting
Yes,
all of them. You just
yes,
unmute yourself, okay?
yep, I'll do that. Is it audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
So, on a deeper level, if you have to look at it, at the symbolic level, so the meme can be used to represent distraction, temptation, or a shifting focus, especially in the context of relationship, like infidelity, disloyalty, emotional neglect in the level of relationship. Choices are priorities. So choosing something flashy or new over something stable and committed. Or it can be about a trend or a habit. Quickly abandoning the goals, especially the girl that is already there. He's just abandoning her and getting distracted by another passerby. So if I have to go even further down about the cultural commentary, it humorously reflects how people, especially in the digital age, are easily distracted, constantly comparing what they have with what's new or what is trending. So modern relationships often struggle with short attention spans, validation seeking, fear of missing out. The meme also mirrors how consumerism and instant gratification override long-term values or commitments, whether in love or whatever it may be. Moving further, meme as a micro narrative. If I have to look at it from that perspective, uh, each person can represent a concept, not just a character. For example, the boyfriend character is about myself, me. The girlfriend, who is a long term goal. The passing woman can be an instant pleasure or a new distraction. So, if you have to question your own self, you could, come up with a rebelling nature. You can talk about abstract concepts or use it as a tool to represent a character from literature. Like, uh, if you have to observe Shakespeare's Hamlet, who's torn between duty and desire. So this is how we can interpret the meme. So moving on, I'm going back to my PPT. Just give me a minute. I'm sorry, as I'm toggling between the windows. So moving on, it's not just a talk; it's a multi experience narrative. So if I have to talk about it now, let's talk about it as a performing identity. These like I will play a video for you in some time. I want all of you to make a note of what becomes a huge part of our lives, whether it is funny, whether you're able to associate yourself with the lip syncs, or whether you're able to associate yourself with the motivational clips. Uh, Deeper down, what do they show about identity? All these things I want you to tell me. Now, before we move on to the video, if you have to observe the sociologist Irving Goffman said that life is a stage. We all perform in public and in private. On Reels, we perform for an audience. You might show yourself as an achiever, or a chill friend, or even an overthinker, or the fun creator. Each role is your own choice, a performance of identity. But there's more to it. So I'll show you a reel right now. I want you to interpret, and later I will give you the interpretation. I hope all of you are able to follow me. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Or
You're
I'm boring all
absolutely.
of you.
No, 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 not at all.
So I'm going to play a video just for 30 seconds. So, what is that you get from this that was played to you? What did you understand from the meme? Can someone please unmute yourself and respond? Can someone please respond?
Actually, ma'am, we saw a video where the college friends are there,
Mm,
and
mm,
also some memories are there. But we know that someday it will be ending, right? Um,
exactly.
so yeah, so there is no there is a present, but there is no future with that friend and with those memories. The memories will be still there. So this is my
Absolutely.
interpretation. Yeah.
Yes. So, if you have to look at the visual narrative, if I have to break it down, first, the rushing and waking up late. That was one issue which we could see. It also symbolizes the lack of control and the fast paced life that we are in today. And then in the middle, we saw eating, procrastinating, scrolling, strolling to classes. So, shows the common coping behavior, which is like a relatable distractor. And the ending final movements, we could see the fatigue or the humorous breakdown. It reflects emotional exhaustion, often masked with humor. If I have to talk about the tone and emotion, it's light, it's humorous, it's self deprecating. Because if you have to observe, the emotions are a mix of resignation, chaos, casual acceptance of the student's life, the pressure that the student has to undergo. The irony is that it's funny. The real reveals the real fatigue and performance and pressure. So, if I have to talk about it from the literary aspect, it's a satire. It mocks the daily student's life and the chaos to create recognition and laughter amongst their busy life. The symbolism, the cup noodles or the chat items that they're eating, it talks about the poor time management or limited self care that they have. And the irony, if I have to go and look at it, it's relaxed, it's contrasting with the chaotic reality, the hyperbole. Hyperbole is nothing but the exaggerations. So the instant regrets or oversleeping because they're assumed to be late to the class. And the allegory, the whole reel is a mini allegory of a modern student's survival, if you have to agree with me. Moving on, the socio-cultural layer. So performance of identity. The reel represents a version of the student. Everyone can recognize they are lazy, there is funny, there is stressed batch of students. So the cultural pressure behind the humor is shared, understanding of academic overload, digital distraction, the normalization of the burnout, the global reality. Through this video, it is though it is very short, it resonates universally. So moving on, I hope if you people respond to me, it's fine because that is when I know you are with me. Somebody from the audience. So now moving on, let's look at a mini literary lab, a meme as a micro narrative.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here, thank you so much, whoever responded. So
Ma'am,
here, let's
And
connect.
disable
ma'am,
meme.
our chats are disabled, so we can't reply.
Acha. Koel, can you please?
Ma'am, let me see.
Yes, thank you so much, Koel. So let's connect memes to literature. Literature gives us insight into society, emotions, conflict. So, so do the memes. Take, like, I'll show you a picture of a woman yelling at a cat. All right. Is my screen visible?
No, ma'am.
Yes. Now,
Now it is. Yeah. Now it is.
yeah. So, what is that you get from the picture? Can someone please unmute and tell me what is that you infer from the picture? Because rather than me alone monotonously talking, I would like to hear some creative sides of the story. So, it's what is that you see?
Guys, please talk. Don't think it is an like a lecture. Think it is an interactive session, na?
And tell me
Ma'am,
what
the
is that?
women, ma'am, the women is slightly blaming someone, but the cat is totally unbothered by its arguments.
1 minute, guys. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm running out of charge, so I'm just plugging my laptop to the charge. So you can see a woman who's yelling at a cat. All right. What else can you infer from this? Somebody else? Only that you can decode?
Is the
Ma'am,
woman
may I?
angry because the cat has the food and she doesn't have?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Is the woman angry because the cat has got all the food while she doesn't have anything to eat?
Nice. That's interesting. Take on the picture. Anything else?
Ma'am, the
That's really an
woman,
interesting.
may I?
Yeah. Yes. You're audible,
Okay,
Rakshita.
okay. Ma'am, the woman clearly looks emotionally charged, and the
Yes.
cat looks clueless, ignorant, or naive of why this woman is so hyper or so
Hmm.
emotionally charged at it. And it
Okay.
basically shows two sides of a conversation. Like one person can be rather ignorant or ineffective of the fact of the other person's emotions, is what I infer from this.
Excellent. So, can I decode it from my side? Shall I?
Yeah,
So,
ma'am.
I'm going to decode this particular picture into an allegory, a satire, and a dramatic irony. Shall I take it forward? So, this meme is a juxtaposition of two unrelated images. The left side, if you have to see, it's a scene from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills showing a woman crying and pointing, and she's supported by another woman. On the right, a calm, confused looking white cat, often nicknamed Smudge or something, sitting at a dinner table in front of a salad. This is the image. Am I right? Now, when you came up, there was the mismatch of the images creates both humor and commentary. So, the satire and irony, the satirical devices, it's the overreaction versus the indifference. So, just like Jonathan Swift used exaggeration in Modest Proposal to criticize social issues, this meme exaggerates the emotional imbalance to reflect how people often miscommunicate, overreact, and feel unheard when they are online. The irony is the women's outrage is met with a blank, clueless stare from a cat, symbolizing how we feel when we argue passionately, but the other side is totally detached or clueless of what is happening. You agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So the yelling woman is overwhelmed, which reflects the emotion and the chaos. The calm cat, indifference, the cultural dry humor, which is seen online. The salad on the table, it reflects the everyday trivial conflict blown out of proportion. Yes. So this meme mirrors a comedy of manners, two characters with opposing temperaments locked in a partial conflict, just like the drama or plays. Think of Oscar Wilde or Shakespearean comedy. The humor comes from how mismatched these emotional tones are. Yes. So you can probably start questioning yourself what kind of arguments or social commentary could this meme represent, or which literary character could fit in these roles, or is this meme more humorous or tragic in tone, and why is it so? You can also associate the women yelling to humanity, yelling at modern problems like climate change, social media toxicity, or the cat, institutions or systems giving a blank state as a response. And the message that is conveyed is emotion is loud, but systems are indifferent, and this mismatch causes social frustration. So it is possible through the meme. Yes? Yes? So, uh, like Jonathan Swift's Modest Proposal, which uses absurdity to criticize real issues, memes do that as well. When we laugh at a meme about academic pressure or dating, we are also recognizing something true. You can also imagine Hamlet had a meme page. What would it look like? Would he post it to be or not to be as a moody caption? Or would Jane Eyre make feminist memes? Or if you go down, Sherlock Holmes posts sarcastic one liners. So when we talk about memes, it brings literature into modern voice. They give timeless emotion as a digital remix. Yes? Agreeing with me? Am I making it audible to you?
Yes, ma'am, makes sense.
Yes. So let's now read a meme the way we've read a poem or a short, you know, text. So I will uh, put up a meme right now. Just give me a second. So this is fine. Yes, I will put up a meme which is called "This is fine." One second, I'm just toggling between the window of sharing. Is it visible? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is fine. It's it shows a cartoon dog sitting in a calm room and there is fire around it. Yes. So the the speaker is associated with the dog. So the dog is participants. Thank you so much. So the speaker can be associated with the dog. So there is the dog sitting calmly, accepting the chaos. So it kind of represents someone trying to stay composed despite the disaster. The tone, starkly humorous, because when we are surrounded with problems, I don't think we will be sitting like this, ironic, resigned, or comical, or with anxiety. So people who deal with stress, burnout, denial, or emotional overload often shared employees or anything. Will they be this way? I don't know. So it shows how people normalize dysfunction or stay silent in the face of emotional or social breakdown, like the modern poetry on mental health or apathy. The irony here is the dog says this is fine, while everything burns. So there is the contrast between reality and the reaction. And there is the literary parallels, like T.S. Eliot, The Hollow Men, where calm words mask internal collapse, or the postmodern poetry, for that matter, talks about the detached or ironic faces in ironic reality in the face of crisis. So you can probably, take up a 4 lines from a poem or something, capture the mood, and try to create an image if you're interested. Yes. So moving on, am I going too fast or able to associate with me? So we have to start analyzing the memes as literature. We'll find humor, we'll find the heart, we'll find different forms in it as well. One second. So now let's open the floor for discussion and I'll give you answers to all the questions that has been put here. The first, are memes for entertainment purpose or they can be meaningful? Have you seen a meme that made you think deeply or changed your opinion? Can memes be political? Can they protest, inform, or heal? Yes. So can I give you some inputs on it in further discussion? So first question, are memes a form of micro literature? Memes use minimal text, image to express complex ideas like flash fiction or haiku. They, uh, they rely on symbolism, irony, exaggeration, just like the literary forms. So, for example, when we saw This Is Fine meme, it talks a whole lot about the emotional story in one frame, which is denial, chaos, and coping. The second question, can memes carry deep meaning? Mm, Definitely, yes. Many memes reflect serious emotions like anxiety, depression, burnout, and loneliness. Some memes highlight politics, inequality, or gender expectations in a humorous way. Humor becomes a survival strategy here. There is one meme, if you want, I will share. It's called the No One. It or me pretending everything is okay shows the expression of the masked feelings. So the third question, do memes criticize society like literature does? Yes, through satire and irony. Memes often critique capitalism, unrealistic beauty standards, or toxic productivity, like Jonathan Swift's modest proposal. Many memes exaggerate to expose social absurdities. So the next question, is digital culture just fun, or does it shape how we live and think? I could say yes to both the questions. It's fun, but it is also deeply influential. Reels, memes, and trends shape our opinions, aesthetics, even our mental health. They can set unrealistic norms or create echo chambers, but also spread awareness quickly. During the pandemic, for example, like the toilet paper hoarding jokes, captured collective anxiety and critique. Yes. So now I want you to take a moment for yourself. Think of a meme or a reel that speaks to your current state of mind. Maybe you feel tired, confused, hopeful, overwhelmed, joyful. Find that emotions in a meme. I will just quickly give you a meme that attracted me and what is that I got from the meme, and then I will leave the port open to you so that I want you to come up with the ideas. So, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is this?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
We all are aware. Yes,
Yeah.
nothing new or innovative that I've come up with, right? It's the SpongeBob. Now, let's take a moment to turn inward. Yes, for me,
Mm-hmm.
there's this which kind of makes me think a lot of things. Like, for example, it's just an image of a SpongeBob dragging himself out of the bed. Eyes are half open, blankets are still clinging to him. Yes, and the minute I see this, there is the caption that comes to my brain. Waking up to face life every single day. Number one. At first, it's funny, but honestly, it also hits very hard. It shows how exhausting life can feel, especially when we are expected to keep going. Like for students, that pressure is real. Assignments, expectations. You are always motivated to do something. So for, maybe it's about being the group project or you rewatch something. You have to survive the week, whatever it is. This uh, you know entire thing is about you. So first, it reminds me of myself when when I'm not in the mood for the day. Yes, I'm really not in the mood to start my day. Yes, able to follow? Guys, are you there with me? Yes
Yes,
or
ma'am.
no?
Yes, ma'am.
So it kind of gives me that lethargic or not interested kind of a start to my day. Yes. What else can you, can someone please come up with some other interpretation?
Ma'am, it makes me think of another meme, a clip from a GTA game and the character says, ah, shit, here we go again. It makes me think of that as well. Okay, I have to wake up and face reality again.
Yes. So when we are asked to create or write about a meme, you have to first raise questions. The first question that should come to you is, what is the meme or the reel about? The second question, what does the image show? The third, what is the tone, whether it is sarcastic, whether it is sincere or absurd? That is the third question you have to come up with. Then, why does it feel personal to you? Why are you like, for me, uh, on days that I'm sick, I don't have the mood to go for work, and I'm forced to wake up and start my day. I can relate it. Yes. So, why does it feel personal to you? If you had to make your own version, what would it say? Can someone journal it and come up with an idea? Yes. So, uh, you're going to tell a story through the meme. So, that is how it should be. Can you? Yes. Can someone please? Anything. You can go Google, figure out a meme, and give me an interpretation. Somebody willing to do? How can I move on?
Ma'am, may I?
Please.
Okay. Ma'am, there is this meme. I do not know if it is still trending or not. It is just a chill guy. It's a cartoon dog, just casually standing. The it is about, like, again, a cartoon dog just casually standing. The tone is very neutral, very how would I put it? It's very calm. The tone is very calm. It's very neutral, composed. The cartoon dog is standing very uh, composedly, very poised, dare I say. And what is personal about it for me is that I feel that I want to be like that character. I want to be just a chill guy, calm and composed in every situation, not bothered by things happening around me, just being happy with my inner world is what is personal about it for me.
Excellent. Excellent. Anybody else? It can be a reel as well. Anything that of your choice. You can come up and share anything as you wish. Can somebody? Yes. Anybody else? So can I move on? Can I move on?
Yes, ma'am, please.
One second. My PPT. So as we winding up the session, let's return to a core question. What do memes and reels reveal about us? You should always have a connection. They show how we feel about family, love, gender, society, whatever. So you have to take seconds and create and see how it consumes your emotions. So the memes are like the digital poetry. They are short, layered, very expressive. They are also the archives. Years later, we can scroll back and see how we felt, thought, and joked. So even if they're funny, they are also memory maps. Yes. So you are the author of your feed. Your memes, your reels, they are pieces of your digital self. Yes. Now, as I said, coming to the close of the session, why this topic needs a full hour attention. Yes, we should have a scope for further research. So memes and reels are not just for entertainments, they are daily tools of expression for students. Exploring how they reflect identity, humor, cultural builds, critical thinking, and self awareness is very, very important. They bridge between popular and academic world. This, you know, matter in educational spaces. It links literature, the tools in literature like satire, performance studies, to something they relate to daily. I- uh, it's not just a talk, it's a multimode experience. So, it also encourages reflective and critical thinking. So, when you have to ask yourself, what do I post and why am I online? So, this kind of builds a digital literacy and media analysis skills essentially for today's learners. And it fosters creative communication. The meme journal and role play segments, if you have to look, it promotes creativity and personal voice, which are key goals in identity, education, and media studies. So, by the end of today, you should have been able to decode memes. You did it. Some of you really came up with wonderful ideas. You have to understand digital performance and curated identity. You have to also understand how it reflects humor, irony, visibility, and shape online culture. It should also express themselves creatively through modern formats. Somebody explained about the meme that really captivated them. And you should also be able to think more consciously about what you post, share, and save. Yes. Moving on, I said I'll give you some heads up about the scope for today. Just give me a second. My screen is visible. Yes. Just give me a second. I'll give you a further research questions. So, media literacy and critical thinking. It depends how you read digital contents critically. You have to introduce media manipulation. You have to be able to identify deep fakes and misinformation via memes. You have to also be able to discuss. You can also discuss how satire or humor can mislead, like irony could be misunderstood. You can explore media meme propaganda, nationalism, or misinformation trends. You can talk about the identity politics and representation. So, examine how race, gender, caste, or class show up in digital humor. Analyze how these identities are mocked versus celebrated in memes. Introduce intersectionality and how underrepresented groups are using reels to reclaim narratives. You can talk about memes from marginalized communities to show resistance or empowerment. The algorithm and the attention economy, you can also touch upon that. So you can investigate digital gatekeeping more deeply. You can discuss algorithms as invisible curators of culture. You can study virality patterns. Why do silly versus serious contents go viral? Like you can also link concepts like surveillance, capitalism, or data colonialism. Which you can talk about visual rhetoric semiotics. So you can dive into the language of images. You can explore semantic analysis. You can talk about science, signifiers, and cultural codes in memes. You can teach how color expression, font layout affect a message. You can compare meme grammar to a film or advertising techniques. To talk about the cross media connections, you can link memes with traditional literary forms more richly. You can compare memes to epigrams, haikus, aphorisms. You can connect reels to theater, monologues, self expressions in performance. You can look at fan fiction, parody, digital storytelling as a new form of literature. To talk about it from the global perspective, you can explore how memes shift across language and cultures. What happens when a meme crosses cultural lines? Does humor translate? You can introduce globalization, global trends adapted locally. You can study how Indian memes differ from Western formats or values. You can talk about the psychology of a meme consumption. Makes a meme stick? Study dopamine loops, attention spans, and emotional triggers. You can also explore parasocial relationships with influencers or meme pages. You can discuss memes as coping mechanisms. Uh, you can treat memes as archival and cultural material. Like, what do memes from COVID 2020 tell us about that time? You can build a class meme timeline to track cultural shifts, or you can connect it to a public memory and digital preservation. Yes, you can also go on meme signs, print or digital memes, analyze social themes in memes. You can talk about reel diaries, a semester long identity journaling using reels. You can go on a meme museum walk. You can curate memes in a gallery format. You can also go on and write research papers as humor and trauma in pandemic memes, caste and memes in Indian youth culture. So you can come up with topics like that. So with this, I am coming to the close of the lecture. So I leave the forum open for discussion right now.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really fascinating. And if any one of you has any query or anything to ask, please go ahead. You can just unmute yourself or use the chat box. I hope now you can use the chat box. And on YouTube, who are listening to us, please put your query on YouTube chat box. I will forward it to ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Anybody with? Yes. Hi. Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. You talked about the research topics in memes and
Yes.
videos and all. So it is right. It is a new field of research. But then, doesn't it do something to that literariness that some eminent person talked about? Where is that literariness, their linguistic, that linguistic denseness? That has all gone with this meme and all, because there is no need of speaking even. Without
Mm,
speaking, it says so much. You even juxtaposed it with
mm.
many literary texts and all. So, what about that literariness,
Okay.
linguistic?
Okay. So you like you want to me to give a light about the literary aspect of the meme. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
All right. Just give me a second. So if
and
we've
linguistic
spoken about
also.
yes. So do memes demonstrate aspects of literariness or literary density? Is that the way? Is that the question?
Yes, ma'am.
So yes, memes can reflect aspects of literariness or literary density. Why memes typically brief and humorous, many of them rely on intertextuality, metaphor, irony, symbolism, and cultural references, all of which are hallmarks of literary expression. And if you have to observe, some memes creatively condense complex literary ideas like poetic language or philosophical concepts into short, impactful visual textual formats. So, for instance, there is a meme that adapts Shakespearean quote or references of a classic novel, contextualizes the original text, right? Inviting literary interpretation. It also engages a modern audience. So this fusion of visual textual elements gives certain memes a layered meaning, much like dense literary texts. In this way, we can say memes can be seen not just as entertainment, but as an evolving form of a literary discourse. Yes? Did I answer your question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody
Hello,
else?
ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Are you
Yes?
listening?
Yes?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, I'm very much.
I want to focus on the thing that after neoliberal LPG reform last 30 years and so why now
I'm not
the
able to
new
hear you. I'm not able to hear you. Can you be a
oh,
little
wait,
louder?
okay,
Don't
okay.
mind. Yeah.
Can you listen to me now, ma'am?
Yes,
Hello,
it is
hello.
audible.
So, ma'am,
Yes, yes.
what I'm trying to say is that does meme and all those reels are
Mm,
contributing to a larger problem. I don't want to say problem. It's a phenomena
mm,
that our attention
mm,
span is reducing, and just because our attention span is reducing, that is so we are also taking refuge in a form of language that is
mm,
shallow and fatigue communication. That is actually not.
mm,
That is a shallow for not shallow. I mean that is
mm,
a form of communication that we want to communicate in a single page, and
mm,
all the time the digital content
mm,
is so huge, and all the
mm,
time we have to uh, I want to see the next reel, next image, next meme. So in
mm,
this digital attention economy,
mm,
this is the point. The algorithm is training us to train itself, to
mm,
train us. I
mm,
mean, this is a reciprocal relation that the
mm,
algorithm, they are only its only function is to maximize the attention, and in order to do that they have to
mm,
come up with a kind of language that is
mm,
very
mm,
how could I say, how could I explain, that is very fatigue. I mean, that is not that is not deep, that the person was saying that
mm,
that is not deep in a sense. Yes, it can express many deep coded layers of emotions, but in the
mm,
process we are consuming in one page. I want to know all the informations on all the complex issues, and this is
mm,
contributing to a larger problem, I think, that our attention span is reducing. And you just say dopamine, and this is
mm,
how do I explain in this context, in this attention economy,
mm,
the memes have become a tool of the algorithm, because long text and long messages are, we are not able to read this kind of stuff right now. I'm telling myself that
uh,
I'm not.
so can
Okay,
you
ma'am.
please repeat the
Mm.
question part alone?
Yeah, ma'am. So
Mm, how to?
how do I
How do I?
wait
Please repeat it. How do I
wait
move?
how do I cope up in this in digital environment when my attention span is all the time is diminishing, and
Mm,
I'm very afraid of this, that with this meme culture and with this real culture, I'm
mm,
not able to read or watch long
mm.
videos or digital contents.
Okay. All right. So you're talking about the how memes can contribute to the attention span. So, yes, you can be creative and engage with the forms of digital communication. They do contribute to the phenomenon of reduced attention spans. These forms thrive on brevity, instant impact, and visual appeal. While they use language, they often reduce it to most functional, immediate form. This can lead to a kind of a language fatigue. So, where communication is rapid, but shallow at the same time, and we grow accustomed to scrolling rather than contemplating. So the overwhelming volume of digital content creates a reciprocal relationship where we start to expect quick, entertaining bites, and the platforms keeps feeding them to us. So over time, this reduces our capacity for sustained attention, deep reading, and reflective thinking. So first, how you can cope up? The first thing, practice mindful consumption. So set specific times to engage with digital media and avoid endless scrolling. Ask yourself, why am I watching this?
Mhm.
This
Mhm.
brings awareness. The
Mhm.
second, balance fast with slow. So for every reel or a meme, read something longer, a book,
Mhm.
thoughtful article, or even long form of poetry. Let the mind stretch. Yes.
Mhm.
Third,
Yes.
create as well as consume. So try making memes or content that invite reflection or a thought, not just amusement. Creating slows you down and deepens your relationship with the language. Four, a digital detox. Take breaks. Even a few hours offline daily can help your brain reset and recover your attention span. Fifth, engage in deeper conversations, online or offline. Talk about ideas, not just events. It keeps your language and thoughts active. So, in short, I can just say memes and reels are valid communication tools. It is crucial to balance them with slower, deeper forms of engagement to retain our capacity for focused thought and rich language use. Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, that is what I was asking, the contemplation part. Thank you for that, ma'am.
thank you
That
so
is,
much. I am indeed
thank you, ma'am.
deemed to have helped you.
Thanks, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a
Anybody
question.
else?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, my question is rather simple. Ma'am, are memes desensitizing the audience? Because yes, decoding it gives palimpsestic context to the meme, but my concern is, does the meme even reach that audience or that intellectual audience that is capable or rather willing enough to find a deeper meaning to that meme? Because for us, for the majority of the audience, meme is a source of entertainment. It's a source of
Mm,
quick uh, quick entertainment, yeah, for a lack of better term,
mm,
quick entertainment. So if we were to decode every each and every meme, it
mm,
might reduce the entertainment quotient of that meme. And if
mm,
if we ignore that entertainment quotient of the if the meme, we
mm,
see a problem or rather a statement of that meme. But for most of the part, the audience, as I have, me being chronically online, I have seen that memes are mostly
mm,
desensitizing the audience. What are your thoughts on that?
mm. So, do memes
And ma'am,
desensitize
I
us
I
or they
also want to make
have?
an observation here that
Mm,
earlier I could watch a video of 2 hours, 3 hours, but later on,
mm,
day by day, when I started to watch these memes and shorts, it
mm,
reduced my attention span in that way. And shall I say that, as the previous speaker said, that memes can only be, as you said, there should be other means of intellectualizing, as it were, also. But then, is it not being only a means of laughter? Uh, are the audience really following you, as it were? As you said, we should also
mm,
philosophize, we should also talk to each other, and then watch memes. But then, is it really happening? Uh, are people not really going after the memes only and laughter and all? Because algorithmizing happens, and when you watch a meme, then slowly and gradually that YouTube or any other app only drowns you into that particular
I
idea.
understand.
So, yes.
So, constant exposure to bite-sized humorous takes on serious issues can dull emotional responses. The tone flattens complexity into punchline, turning real suffering or nuanced topics into background noise. When hundreds of memes flash by in a session, attention shifts from reflection to quick appraisal. Funny, not funny. Over time, we become conditioned to expect instant payoff, which can blunt empathy and patience for longer layered narratives. So, because like shares, reward, shock value, or dark humor, creators may push boundaries, normalizing harsher contents. Audiences assimilate perceiving previously sensitive topics as mere meme folder. So, the gateway to reflection. Many memes remix literature, philosophy, or history. For those who recognize these references, the meme acts as a compact doorway to richer material. Memes are also crystallize heart state experiences, burnout, imposter syndrome, cultural identity into instantly recognizable imagery. This can spark deeper conversation in comment threads or offline. So it is when they are well crafted, it exposes hypocrisy or power dynamics faster than an open end. For example, climate crisis means that juxtapose corporate greenwashing with fiery reality can provoke outrage and mobilization, not apathy. So, why most people default to entertainment quotient? If that is the question. So the first answer is cognitive ease. A meme demands little effort. It fits the dopamine drive design of social feeds. The second, context collapse. Online spaces lump diverse audiences together. So meme creators aim for broad, immediate laughs rather than deep takes that risk misinterpretation. The time scarcity. In information overload, users self-select quick content to fill micro breaks. So mitigating desensitization, encouraging depth. You have to actively follow curators who blend humor with analysis. Unfollow low effort shock pages. You have to pause and ask after meme lands, ask yourself what assumption is this joking about? Is it punching up and or down? Does it oversimplify? The next thing is context linking. If you share a meme on a serious issue, add a short thread, article link, or a personal note that invites discussion. And you have to have a digital balance. So pair a meme browsing with longer form. It's like essays, documentaries, novels to keep imperative muscles strong. So the bottom line is memes can desensitize when consumed passively and in excess, but they can also serve as cultural critique or a gateway to deeper engagement when used thoughtfully. The effect depends less on the medium itself than on intentional consumption, creative framing, and balanced media diets. By choosing how we curate, interpret, and discuss memes, we decide whether we remain mere entertainment or become springboards for richer meanings. So, did I answer both your questions?
To an extent, yes.
Okay. What is the second part of the question then?
Uh, my question was that is the meme even reaching the audience that is willing to intellectualize it? Because algorithm only pushes you the type of content you want to consume, or the type of content that you that is easy for you to consume, or you want to spend your time and energy on it. So if I, let's say, if I am into intellectualizing a meme, my algorithm might push the kind of memes that have deeper meanings, that have cultural context, or are rich with, symbolism or things like that, that I need to sit and analyze. But somebody who is just a passive consumer, as you just mentioned, comes across a meme, has a laugh for maybe, let's say, 3 seconds, scrolls to another meme, and then algorithm is going to push that bite-sized humor to that specific audience again and again. So in a way, it I don't know not know how where to end the question, but the very core of my question is the meme even reaching the audience, the catering, the specific
So
audience that it
that's
needs to reach?
okay. So
Mm.
that's a very sharp and a necessary question. Is the meme even reaching the audience, or is the algorithm
Hmm.
deciding who sees it? Yes. So
Yes,
let's
ma'am, exactly.
unpack and intellectualize this idea across three layers. One, on the technological level, two, on the cultural level, three, on the philosophical level. Yes.
Right.
So the technological level, clickability. A well-crafted literary meme with layered meaning may never reach most audiences if it doesn't perform instantly. Virality bias. So platforms prioritize content that is relatable and reactive over content that's contemplative or a niche. Third, data-driven exposure. The audience sees what it has already liked. So algorithms create feedback loops. You get more of what you've reacted to and less of what challenges you. So on a technological level, the meme becomes not a message, but a product optimized for attention cycle. Yes?
Mhm.
On the cultural level, are we receptive or to deeper memes? Even if a meme does break through the algorithm wall, literary or philosophical memes may be too context dependent. A meme on campus niche or a post-colonial theory requires prior knowledge or at least curiosity. Audiences trained on rapid scroll culture may not pause to unpack layers. There's a cognitive fatigue built into the medium, and people want fast wit, not slow burning metaphors. So even when the meme reaches the feed, does it reach the mind? There is always that question which is open ended. And the philosophical irony. So memes, ironically, are becoming like the very system they often critique. It talks about the attention span reduction. Like we have to fight for attention in a reduced span environment. A meme on algorithmic manipulation gets seen only if the algorithm approves. So this creates a meta contradiction. So memes try to be subversive, but they rely on the very system of control they critique. They are tools of rebellion and commodities at once. So how do we reframe this? Instead of asking only is the meme reaching the audience, we can rephrase the question, what kind of audience are we becoming through the memes? Yes? So to restore the depth, creators can subtly embed layers that reward deeper reading. Audiences can shift from liking to engaging, asking what the meme is doing to them intellectually or emotionally. Educators and media critics can use these memes as pedagogical tools, not just to teach with them, but to teach about them. Yes? So the algorithm is the new editor. Whether a meme reaches an audience depends on a feedback loop between platform mechanics, cultural habits, and intentional consumption. To truly intellectualize memes, we need to treat them not just as object of amusement, but as cultural context, curated, constrained, and deeply telling of the digital age. So I guess I have answered your question.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. Any other questions, or can we close the session?
Anyone else wants to ask anything? Ma'am, on YouTube, someone has asked one question. I
Mhm.
am redirecting to you. Please,
Yes.
I mean, please check the chat box.
Yes. You've posted on the chat box.
Yes, I posted. I posted that. Please check.
Okay. What marks the depth of a meme? Can a meme what marks the death of a meme? Can a meme be like some literary classic? Memes like Rick Astley Rick, a role seems to be a classic, but its a context has been lost. So memes to exist have to be living. I didn't like I'm not able to get the question. What is
Exactly, ma'am.
have to
I
be
also
living?
didn't. Yeah, actually,
It
I
doesn't
didn't, but
it doesn't
I thought that you were an expert, so I just forwarded it to you.
it's
I request that person who is in YouTube that please, I mean, use this,
so for the
use the
first part of the
proper
question.
language. Yeah.
Well, I can take it forward, I think, if I'm like doing
All
justice.
right. All
So,
right. All right.
what marks the death of a meme? A meme dies when it loses one or more of the following: the cultural relevance. It no longer resonates with the current social, political, or a digital climate. The reproducibility. People stop remixing, resharing, or responding to it. Audience attention. It gets buried under new trends in the infinite scroll. But unlike biological death, meme death isn't always final. Memes are cyclic. Some get restructured, like the SpongeBob memes, which I put up. So a meme death is nothing but the cultural silence, not deletion. And the second part of the question, can a meme be like a literary classic? Yes, but with caveats. Dense with meaning, layered with visuals, social commentaries, subject to reinterpretation of over time. Like think of how Rick Rolling shifted from a prank to a nostalgia marker. Yes. And talking about the differences, it's formally ephemeral. Memes live in timelines, not bookshelves. Authorship is diffuse. There's no single author or authoritative version to memes. Language of immediacy. Classics reward slow reading memes, reward fast recognition. So a meme can be a classic, not in the traditional literary canon sense, but as a folk artifact of the internet era, a collective expression of cultural memory. A meme becomes a classic, not lasting by forever, but by being recalled across generation of internet users. So the participant has spoken about Rick Rolling as a meme classic with lost context. So absolutely, Rick Rolling is a perfect case study. There is a bait and a switch prank in 2007, if I'm not wrong, a symbol of early meme culture. The problem here is new users don't always get the original joke. It has become a ritual without context, much like how some literary tropes outline their original meaning. So the memes survives, but the joke fades. So this is similar to show how some Shakespearean references to brute are used without fully engaging with Julius Caesar itself. The next part of the question is, do memes have to be living or to exist? That's a deeply philosophical question, I would say. And here's the nuanced answer I can give. Yes, a meme needs interaction to remain a meme. Its essence is spreadability and mutability. If it's not being shared, it's static like a fossil. But also, no, I would say a dead meme can still have archival value, like a classic novel or a cultural snapshot. It can be studied, referenced, revived. So, a living meme is a language act, I would say, and a dead meme is a historical artifact. So, both exist, but only in one participates in the ongoing cultural conversation. So, to sum up, a meme dies when it ceases cultural reproduction. Meme can become classics. They embody a time, mood, or shared memory. Memes must be used to be alive, but even dead ones carry literary value. And much like literary forms, memes reflect who we are and how we think at the speed of the internet. So I think I have been able to bridge these concepts and I've presented the purpose.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
ahead.
Yes, yes, of course, ma'am. I'm here. I was just listening to you
So
carefully, and I hope that person also got his or her answer.
I wish the YouTuber gives an answer there, yes or no. Otherwise, decode the question for us.
Yes, but actually, I am looking for the comment on
More
YouTube, but
questions?
there is uh, not yet, ma'am. There is no question now. So can we just wrap up this session with your
Yes, yes,
permission?
yes.
Yeah.
We can wind up.
So, on behalf of Cultural Studies Research Forum, I'd like to extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Devasena R. Bam for her insightful and engaging presentation on memes, reels, and identity, the language of internet culture. Her expertise uh, actually shown us through illuminated the intricate nuisance of language and its dynamic interplay in the digital age. Dr. Devsana, your passion for English language and literature, really coupled with your dedication to scholarly exploration, provided us with a truly enriching understanding and appreciation of internet culture, written and visual word. We are particularly grateful for you sharing your valuable time and knowledge with us today. Thank you for truly thought-provoking and enlightening session, ma'am. We look forward another session on your demand at CSRF. Thank you, one and all, because your participation has made this day. And
Yes.
till we get back to you, stay learn with Bhalat. Thank you.
And I should especially thank Koyal at this juncture because without her, I think this opportunity would have not been, you know,
It's always my pleasure to have you with us because, you know, you are really, really, I mean, sweetheart. Sorry to say that word, but yes.
Without you, I would have not got this opportunity. You were the one who gave me this,
No, no.
light, and then we've had discussions about various topics, and we pulled in ideas. So you were there throughout the journey. So I would a special thank to Koil for giving me this space and the forum for making this event a meaningful and a successful one. Besides a
Thank you, ma'am.
busy schedule, the little one keeps her more active. So besides that, she's been here helping me throughout. Thank you, Koil.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And all thanks to Kadani, ma'am. I know ma'am would like to be here, but because of her, I mean, you know her engagements and all, right? So it
Yes.
couldn't be possible. Thank you all. You can leave the session, and ma'am, you can just end the session for all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Thank
would
you.
you please share your email address so I can send you whatever I'm writing on memes? I'm from Jadavpur
Definitely.
University.
I'm just leaving my mail address here, whoever wants it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm also leaving my contact number if you want.
Where do I get
Ma'am,
it?
email ID would be better, I think.
Okay. I've left
Um,
my email address
okay.
in the chat box.
Yep,
Yeah,
ma'am.
and also I can post the email ID in our group, Cultural Studies Research Forum group,
Ah,
so that
yes.
everyone can access it.
Is it
Ma'am,
visible to everybody?
ma'am, I
Yes.
am actually not from here. My friend sent me this link. I am from Kolkata, Jadavpur University, and
Okay.
so I am not a part of your university. But how could I? I'm not able to see your email
Whoever is
address.
talking, I just let
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know that there is Telegram group. Okay, Cultural Studies
Okay.
Research Forum. Just go to the Telegram and search for
Cultural
Cultural
studies.
Studies Research Forum. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
you will get the link. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can stay connected with me through my email address. Whoever is willing, you can just pull in ideas. I'm more open to it because the internet culture is growing. So let's also grow together. Yes.
True. Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Koel,
Yes,
can I
ma'am.
end the
Please
meeting?
end the session. There is a button leave, and then you will get to know end for the all.
For
So
me, there is a pop-up which says end. Can I click that?
yes, yes, yes. Right.
It says end meeting for all. So shall I do it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you.